Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. My name's Rob, welcome to Cubitt Cars, and first of all thank you for clicking on this video link for our VW Polo 1.2 litre TFSI. Purpose of today's video is to show you around the car a little bit more physically, show you the condition of the vehicle, talk you through the ownership, the service history, and also some of the features that are specific to our particular car, and really show you who we are as a dealership and what we're all about. So starting off with the condition, first of all, the car is a 2015 car on a 65 plate. And it's done very low mileage, and that is reflected in the condition of this vehicle. So front end of the car is really nice and straight, the bumper's in good condition, headlights in good condition, all the grille work, the fog light, the chrome work, the badge and the bonnet all in really good condition. If you've been super particular, you might find a couple of stone chips on here that we've touched in, but they are really small and really minor, and actually something that's indicative of a car that's seen any sort of time on the road anyway. We prefer to see them with stone chips, as bizarre as that might sound. Working our way down the driver's side of the car, all really nice and straight, all the panel gaps meet as you expect them to do, nice, clean, straight car. Wheels are in good condition, so this car benefits from the 16-inch alloy wheels. Tyres are in good condition as well, mirrors are in good condition. Everything's kind of what you'd expect to see on a car that's only done 20,000 miles, so we're quite pleased with it. Working our way around the back of the vehicle, and the registration plate is showing here, so you can do your checks if you want to do. And it's Yankee Golf 65 Zulu Foxtrot Whiskey, and again, back of the car, excellent condition. Lights are in good condition, glass in good condition at the back, bumpers in good condition. It's got parking sensors at the rear, it's also got parking sensors at the front as well. So we now work our way down the passenger side of the car. Again, wheels in really good condition, obviously 16-inch on this side as well. It'd be a bit daft if they were any different. And the passenger side, all the panel gaps are all nice and straight as well, and the paintwork looks nice and fresh down this side of the car. Yeah, overall, what you'd really expect to see. Love the paint colour on this car. So it is silver, but it's kind of got a metallic in it as well. So in the sunlight, it's a really nice and fresh car. Quite like them in white, but I think silver is a colour that's kind of coming back in. Is a little bit dateless, kind of a timeless colour. What we'll do is we'll dive in the car, have a quick look around. I'll talk you through some of the spec and just show you what it looks like inside. So here we are sat inside of a VW Polo, and they've certainly got larger over the years. It's actually the same size as one of the original Golf, so there's plenty of space in here while still being a fairly small car in modern standards. So when you get in a VW, you always feel at home. The steering wheel's really well set out, your cruise control is on here, your multifunction for everything's on here, so you can answer calls, you can receive calls and change your music and kind of scroll through different screens on the infotainment that's directly in front of you. So your eyes are here, not looking here. It's going to get everything that you'd expect in here as well. So you've got air conditioning, which I think is important, especially this time of year. But parking sensors front and rear really do help it become a car that's quite easy to manoeuvre. It's got a top-down view when you fire your parking sensors on, so you can see the front and the rear of the car and how close you are to different objects that you might be getting a little bit too close for comfort. Nice place to sit, 5-speed manual gearbox. It has done 22,268 miles, so it's a particularly low mileage example. And we know a little bit more about this car than you might expect a lot of the dealers to do, and that's because we knew the previous owner. So what I'll do is I'll get out and I'll talk you through the service history. So looking through the service history on this car is quite a sight to behold. So it's a two-owner vehicle, but the guy that we bought it from, he'd owned it from practically new. He'd had the car from about 6 months old. It was previously a demonstration model at VW in Skipton. So it's got all the original book packs, which you'd expect to see, but the service schedule is, oh, some more receipts in there. We've got invoices for so many different things on this car. One of the common faults on the 1.2 TFSI engine is the turbo actuator. You might have read about it. It's something to be aware of if you're buying one of these. It's been done on this car. The services though are quite impressive. So it's a 2015 car, and it's been serviced at 5,000 miles, 9,000 miles, 13,500 miles, 17,000 miles, 19,000 miles, 20,000 miles and 22,000 miles. It's due a service in September. That's only on age, not on mileage, as the car has hardly moved since. But all these services have been done at an independent specialist, and it's actually a very good friend of mine, which is how we got hold of this car. The car was owned by an elderly owner, which is a good thing because it's not been driven hard and we kind of know the car well. But unfortunately, he did spend a little bit of time on the clutch, and as a result of which the car's had a new clutch as well. So it's pretty much as good as you're going to get. The bits that are important that might cost you money in the future have already been done. Hopefully that's going to give you a bit more of an idea as to what this car looks like, who we look like as a dealership, and what we're all about really. So if you want to get in touch, we are appointment only. My name's Rob. If you'd like to call me direct, that's fine. Best number for me is 07562 033162. If you'd like to call through on the landline, you're more than welcome to do as well, which is the 0113 number. at the bottom of the screen, or feel free to find out more information on the website, which is www.cubittcars.co.uk, or feel free to drop us an email if that's your preferred method of contact, and that's cars@cubittcars.co.uk. Hopefully you found it helpful, and hopefully we'll like the car that we've got in stock, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.